Mike, Hall.
Second and cool.
Mike, Hall.
Mike.
Mike, Hall.
Yeah.
Mike, Hall. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, I want it in the worst way. And fuck what the church say, they hating on the wordplay. They'd rather see me serve plates, I'm in a fucking rat race. Everybody a criminal, ain't no telling what their back way. I'm stuck in my bad ways, rhymes pay, I'm here every day, feel like my birthday, not just once a year. I'm trying to win, fuck a loss, so I use everything I was taught. You got luck on your side, I got the man who carried the cross. In the eye of the tiger, not in hell but on fire. The game sold, I got bias, money talk, don't get tired. Like a nigga with no legs, I can't stand for the losing. I came to win in this bitch. Fuck I look like, homie. Never scared, I'm ready where the money at. If you hating on my money, Jack, kiss me where they never sunny yet. I can't let you beat me easy, my nigga, that's no good. I'm going hard in the paint, put that shit on my hood. It's Tiger, man, give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money.
Yo!
Scared money don't make
Stream's
no
on, pump's over.
money. Scared money don't make no money.
The resistance has came in. Let's go, man.
Yo!
Shout out to the Bullers, man. Shout out to the Bullers. We took out the Bears. So the Bears, they are now taken out. The question is for the Bullers, can we hold above 38K? If we don't, we're going back down. Let's hope for the Bullers. We break below 38K, we're going straight back down. And then we'll try again later. The stream is on and the resistance is here. G Money, what's going on, man? What's going on? Franco got a new haircut. He no longer looks like a halal cart driver. He looks like a halal restaurant owner. I love it, man. I love it. Shout out to everyone in the chat, though. Nice move up for Bitcoin today, 38,400. But we're gonna need to hold these previous highs. So that's what we're gonna watch in today. If we don't hold these previous highs, we're probably gonna go back down to the bottom of the range. So let's see what we got. I know there's excitement in the air, and I like trolling the Bears, right? It's fun to come on and troll the Bears because all their stops just got taken out, and they flipped long, and now it's gonna dump. So that's the type of day that you get in these markets sometimes, man. Mike, what's going on? Marcellus, we got Dan, Elliot. Felipe said if FOMO into chain flip. Chain flip? What the frick is chain flip? Come on, man. Chain flip, bro. But, you know, I made a call, right down here, that Bitcoin would hit 38K by Thanksgiving. Now, it did it 12 hours later, but the call was correct during a time where every other person that I saw was drawing straight lines down to 32K, 30K. Oh, we're going to retest those levels. All those people short, we've now wiped all those guys out, right? And they probably flipped long right here. So all the bears flipped long at the highs, right? And that's what we do. That's what we do. So the horse guys. Binance news is so bearish. We are going straight down to 32K. This is so bearish for the industry. I will short now, and I will short on every $100 pump all the way up. And then we break the highs. Wow, look at Bitcoin. It is bullish. Right? And now they flip long, and now we can probably take them out to the downside a little bit. Drew's in the 10K waiting room. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Who else is in here? ETH is doing things. ETH is at the resistance level it's been consistently at. Now, I'll tell you this. Bitcoin starts dumping back below this previous resistance, we're gonna see ETH pull back too. So as much as I would love, and I've been waiting patiently, and I've been stacking ETH shit like crazy over the course of the last few weeks in anticipation that ETH will break this out. The question is, will it do it today, or are we gonna have to wait a little bit longer? That's sort of the question. So as awesome as it is, Bitcoin breaking 38K, right? Just remember, if we don't break it today, right, it's inevitable that we will break it. So as we come back down, okay, if we do come back down and we start breaking below 38K, remember, dips are gifts, okay? Dip, not gifts, not like the weird guys that you post videos of. Dips are gifts. And don't you forget it. Don't be the mid-curver, man. Don't be the guy who's drawn all these fancy lines. Just remember, the ETF is less than 2 months for being approved, and the halving is less than 5 months away. Don't be the mid-curver who is looking for a black swan event so you get the biggest entry in the world, okay? Dips are gifts on any type of dips to the downside. If you're bullish at 38K, you should be more bullish if it comes back down here, okay? So just be wary of that. And I see the red candle. I do. And that's why I'm telling you, be more bullish as it pulls back, all right? Because if we dip back below these highs, it will pull back. You know what I'm saying? ETH may hit 500K by 2,100. 500K, man. Let's start with 3K, okay? Let's start with 3K. Let's not go 2K. And let's not get too crazy, man. Let's not get too crazy. Bro, in 2,100, OpenAI will be worth $70 trillion. By the time 2,100 is out, we're probably going to be using something that's better than Bitcoin anyways. There's going to be some new technology that comes out. You know, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. But for now, right, Bitcoin's the risk-on asset, man. Man.
Can you do a render TA?
Let's see. Gareth Soloway needs to go swimming at Obama's compound. Yeah. Anyways, let's check out Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we did break up 38,400 today. We are pulling back, right? We close a 4 hour. I'm going to wait for this 4 hour close to close because there's 3 hours until the 4 hour close, guys. So wait for this 4 hour to close. If we close back below these highs, then this is your typical swing failure pattern, right? Not the swing failure pattern that everyone was talking about earlier. That was a fake swing failure pattern. We got to wait for the 4 hour close. We get a 4 hour close back below this high and this high. Then you can confidently say that this is a swing failure pattern, right? And we swung the highs. And then obviously, if this is a swing failure pattern, then we're looking to come back down and probably test somewhere or at least try to make a higher low, right? As we continuously just made higher lows. If this is a confirmed swing fail, we would be looking back down, you know, at least to this upward sloping trend line that we've been holding, if not back down towards the range lows, right? So I like to wait for the close because in these next 4 hours, Bitcoin could retrace this. And if it retraces this and it closes back above here, right, which right now it's below, but if it retraces and closes back above 38K, that's a good sign, right? You want to see buyers step in here. If buyers don't step in right here, then, well, we have to wait a little bit longer, and that's okay, right? I got the patience of a god. I can wait here all day, right? I can wait here all day. But if we do retrace and close back above 38K by this 4 hour candle, I think that's a really, really good sign. So we got 3 hours for this close, fellas. 3 hours to the close. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Scotty Swing. What's up, my man? What's up, my man? No, my long at 38,400. Actually, Hoffs took a long like right here and it worked out for him. Hoffs turned horse guy and it literally pumped. Sato. Dude, Sato was in such big profit. I was watching Sato earlier. Sato was in huge profits, man. Huge profits. And he fumbled the back. He he was up a shitload and then it just dumped back down and he round tripped it. He round tripped like 3 trades today to the downside and to the upside. It was crazy, man. He had some pretty nice calls, but he just didn't take profits on them. And that's what happens sometimes, man. You know? Boot said I'm at work, just popping into like the stream. Thank you, Boot. Thank you for coming in and liking the stream, my man. Thank you for liking the stream. All right, so what's the next thing I'm waiting for? So kind of like how we talked about yesterday, right? The trajectory of Bitcoin, right? And what I'm expecting on the monthly chart, right? We can talk about the 1 hour, the 4 hour, whatever is going to happen. Once again, guys, I'm bullish, right? Even if this ends up being a swing fail, I'm bullish on the dips, right? Be bullish on the dips. Don't turn into a perma bear on the dips. This is the chart that I care about, more so the monthly time frame. In my opinion, and this is what is my overall thought process of the market, that we're going to come up in between the 0.5 and the 0.618, right? So in between, somewhere between 42 and 48K. In between those levels, that's when max euphoria, and let me get rid of this. This is all kind of mumbo jumbo in here. In between these levels, right, all max euphoria and everyone then calling for all-time highs, right? And then we get the pullback all the way back down to like 35, 36, where then everyone will call for new lows, right? And then we start the real bull. And that's basically what we did back in 2019, right? 618 retracement, pull all the way back to the previous bear market lows, real bull. 2016, boom, all the way back up to the 0.618 retracement, pull all the way back to the bear market lows, and then, right, the real bull. So that's my thought process over here in the monthly, right? When it's here in the 1 hour and 4 hour, I mean, it is what it is. Government selling or Mt. Gox? It doesn't matter who's selling. The price is going down. You know what I mean? Everyone always wants to know why. Sometimes you just got sellers. Sometimes you got buyers. Why is the price pumping? More buyers than sellers. Why is the price selling? By the time that you even know about why something is happening, it's already too late, right? If you figure out, oh, Bitcoin's dumping because the U.S. government is selling. At that point, they already sold. It's too late. It's pointless to know why. You know what I mean? And that's why news is so pointless, man. News is the most pointless thing in the world, because by the time you already figure out the news, insiders has already done something based off that news, and it's too late. The market's already reacted to the news. Let's see. Wayne said, Tito said if Bitcoin cannot break 38.4, then it can't make it to 40K. Somewhat obvious. That is pretty obvious. That is pretty obvious. But I think we will make it to 40K here eventually. I'll take a nice break from taping out this apartment for some nice price action. It is some nice price action, man. It is. It is, man. It's really, really good. Now everyone's depressed again. Guys, be bullish on dumps. God damn it, man. Lord almighty. Lord almighty. We'll see when we close this 4 hour, though. If we do close this 4 hour, we probably get another move down. And if you didn't take advantage of this move down or this move down, right, you better take advantage of the third move down. Fix your... Franco, I can't fix the tracker. It's not me. It's TradingView, man. They got this stupid Black Friday black box that pops up and blocks the entire website. There's nothing I can do, man. You know, I would love to have the tracker fixed, man, but unfortunately, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Link said Bears win. Link, you shorted like right here, bro. You know what I mean? You got wiped out. I love this type of shit, man. You go to the... If you get the black box, it means you're not VIP. I am, though. Look. Look, man. I got the TradingView Premium right here, bro. But they're still popping up with the freaking thing. Look, I even got this partner program, $509 in here. Shit, man. But they still want to shill me. They still want to shill me. They still want to show me the damn TradingView Premium. I can't take it, man. They're pissing me off. It is. Anyways, guys, let's go check out ETH. So ETH seems to be still kind of reacting to that resistance level, man. Dude, this thing is like a beach ball. You guys know the meme, the beach ball that's being kept underwater, And they keep trying to push this beach ball down. They're pushing this beach ball down, man. But eventually the beach ball, okay, will be too big to pop through. It will be too big to pop through. Well, too big to push down. But this beach ball is being kept underwater, man. How long can they keep the beach ball underwater? That's the question. All I know is down here, I'm going to continue to stack ETH-related things. I'm stacking ETH, OP, ARB, and I'm running those back to 3,600 when the time is right. When the time is right. When will the time be right? I don't freaking know. But all I know is while it's still in this consolidation range, I'm going to keep stacking ETH-related shit. And then by the time everyone else is bullish on it, I'm going to be probably taking profits on those, right? Right here, everyone's like, it sucks. It gets up into this range. Everyone's like, look at ETH. Look at ETH. You know what I mean? And those are always the best, man. Right? Mike right now is, ETH shit sucks. It's lagging behind Bitcoin. It ain't doing shit. I'm not touching anything ETH related. It is literally the worst coin in the freaking world. I'm not touching it. Right? ETH finally breaks his resistance. Wow, look at ETH. Holy shit. I have no exposure to Ethereum. I'm so fucked. Christ, man. Look at ETH. It's going freaking nuts. It's the best coin in the world. All right, so I'll gladly keep stacking shit as long as it wants to stay under there, man. This is another 6-hour stream. Hell no! You got a better chance of seeing Jesus pop up on the stream, which is almost a 0% chance. So, yeah. I mean, you have a 0% chance of that happening today. Anyways, what else is going around the market? Kas up another 10%. So Kas has bounced. Kas bounced all the way back to the 4236. Once again, it seems to kind of be struggling at that 4236, but up another 10%. Blur, we did a little measured move on Blur. Blur absolutely continued to rocket up. 24% on Blur. I know some of you guys are blurrers, not me. But this one's been mooning, so congrats to everyone who's got some Blur, as this one just continues to freaking rocket up like a flying saucer UFO. Some good shit. There we go, right? So Blur killing it, right? Simple measured move we did yesterday. And yeah, I mean, it seemed like a crazy measured move, and now you're almost there already, which is pretty funny. What else do we got? What else we got? Besides that, not too much. DYDX up 8% today. FET up again, 7%. Render, so AI coins doing well again today. The GRT, FET, Render, all doing pretty well. Most altcoins green of the day, obviously with Bitcoin up. But really the question that we have here, even for the altcoin market, is Bitcoin pumps, comes back into the previous range. Will it hold in the previous range? Or will, by the end of this 4-hour candle, will it retrace back above? If it retraces back above,
strap up, we're going to the moon.
If it retraces back above, I will say again,
strap up, we're going to the moon.
We gotta watch this next 3 hours like a freaking hawk, my friends. It'll probably tell us what the short-term direction is for all this shit, you know? The blurries. Let's see. Coinbase stock is moving. I saw Coinbase stock. Coinbase stock is doing very, very well, man. Very, very well. But anyways, I'm going to continue with my my sort of bullishness here, right? Right. I think right now is a point where, like I said, short term we start coming back down. But I do think on this type of move back down, if we do get it, a lot of the doubt and the bearishness is really going to start coming back in, right? And Bitcoin has a way of, during these uptrends, right? When we look at the weekly, what are we in? We're in an uptrend, right? During these uptrends, and making you doubt the move, right? And that's why it's called a disbelief. Like, that's why the first move of any bull is disbelief, because it makes you, on every little resistance, it holds there long enough, or it pulls back far enough just to make you doubt it, right? Just to make doubt creep in, just to make you start trembling and questioning your decisions. So we've been hovering here for about 3-4 weeks now, right? As doubt starts to creep back in on any short-term pullback, right? That's the perfect opportunity to be scooping up stuff on those doubts. So my take still remains, I think we're going to be coming up to these retracement levels, because that's what Bitcoin has done every single cycle. And I'll continue to say this. We can mid-curve it all we want, right? But this is where Bitcoin is, and it's compared to his last 2 previous cycles. From this point, it has been in an uptrend from this point in the cycle, right? We had the Black Swan COVID crash, but even then it retraced in almost 1 month. It was right above where it was prior to the crash. It has been an uptrend at this point in the cycle, guys. So relax, right? Do some Komo-san, do some yoga, go to the gym, go on a run, do whatever you need to do. I'm sure a lot of you guys are hurting from Thanksgiving dinner. Really, really hurting from Thanksgiving dinner. You ate too much turkey, too much stuffing. I had 2 servings of lamb over rice yesterday. Actually, chicken lamb over rice. And I am actually feeling pretty good. I'm not that full for some reason. So that's where we are. You know, this would chill out. Jordan, is Maya paint spraying the jewelry or spraying air to remove the dust? No, she's chipping. She's cutting the wires. Or she's going to do whatever she's doing. I don't freaking know what she's doing. But she's doing what she's doing. Let's see. Huffy said most altcoins did not recover as well as Bitcoin did. Well, that's a good thing. You want to see that. You want to see that. If Bitcoin's going to move up to a next level, you want to see Bitcoin lead the move. If altcoins are leading the move, that's actually not a good sign. You want to see Bitcoin lead the move. If altcoins outpace Bitcoin on a Bitcoin move up, that's typically because the market's a little bit too euphoric at the time. You want to see Bitcoin move up and altcoins not make new highs. No, that sounds counterintuitive, but that's actually better for the altcoins in the long run. Hiding a dead body? Of course. Are you not a human being if you have not hidden a dead body before? Come on. Come on. Let's see. The turkey's hurting worse? Yeah, I didn't have any turkey yesterday. But I know a lot of you guys had turkey, man. A lot of you guys had some really, really good turkey. The only dead body is Kadana. Is Action bearish? Action's always bearish, Zero. He is always bearish. He shorted every single one of these tops, but yet still has money somehow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. The only dead body is Kadana. Hey, listen, Kadana is doing fine, right? Kadana is probably... Oh, my God. Well, Kadana is doing fine, right? It's doing the same as everything else. The thing about Kadana is Kadana hates Kas, because Kadana is like what Kas wanted to... Or Kas is like was what Kadana wanted to be. He wanted to be like that proof of work blockchain. That layer 1 proof of work blockchain. And Kas took Kadana's thunder. You know what I mean? And it's kind of funny. Like Kas is kind of like Kadana in the last cycle. If you really think about it, it's kind of like Kadana. And now Kadana's just like chilling down there, man. Which is kind of funny. Slightly funny. I think it's kind of funny, man. All I know is this, fellas. Vikings! Vikings. This is when we do some Komo-san and we relax. If we bounce back up today, I do not want to see anyone partying. If you are bullish at 38.5, you should be even more bullish now. Let's freaking go. Put your hands together for a new yearly high for Bitcoin. We just set a new yearly high today. This is awesome. Ethereum is next. It's only a matter of time, bullers. Put your hands together. Reunite. And be thankful for any dip opportunities that you get. Spend the swords and spend the shields, because we will not go down without a fight. And remember, you be bullish on dips and not FOMO. If you bought these dips, you are happy. If you did not turn bullish until above 38K, well, you're quite frankly, you are an idiot. Do not buy breakouts. Be bullish on Bitcoin on dips. Do not buy breakouts. If Bitcoin bounces back up again, I better not see you pressing that buy button. Where's the swords and shields? No swords and shields today. Everyone's depressed. This is funny, man. Everything's green today. Rich, if people don't buy breakouts, then how does it go higher? Well, that's the whole point, right? I mean, I guess someone's got to buy the breakout. It ain't going to be me buying the breakout. That's all I'll say. It ain't going to be me buying the breakout, Elliot. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be me. Oh, no, that wasn't Elliot. There's Robbie. There's Fahid. There's the swords and shields. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Man, you know what was funny today? And not really, it's too much funny, but Bitcoin was breaking 38.4, man. And I've never seen the Discord more quiet than it was when Bitcoin was breaking 38.4 today. It's almost like no one was happy. It was weird. It was a weird little vibe in the Discord today, man. Bitcoin, it's almost like Bitcoin hovered here long enough for no one to be excited that it moved up, because either everyone sold or everyone sold on the Binance news down here 2 days ago. It wouldn't surprise me if it did. And then they FOMO'd back in at 38.5. And then it pulled back again. And now it's over. Swing fail. Watch it just come right back up now. It was very, very quiet, man. It was almost like everyone was short at 38K. It was a weird little vibe of the Discord today, man. Smile said same. My gut isn't always right. My gut, here's what my gut tells me. You guys want to know what my gut tells me? My gut tells me we're actually just going to bounce right back up here. Okay? That's my gut feeling right now. Okay? My gut feeling down here, what did I say? Well, everyone else was drawing arrows back down to 32K after the Binance news because they're mid-curving it. I said that Bitcoin will be back at 38K by Thanksgiving, when everyone and their mother was calling arrows to the downside. And how many times do we have to say, bad news is bullish? Bad news this entire year has marked lows. It's marked lows this entire freaking year. Why would this time be any different? That's what we were saying. Why would this time be any different? You get all the 32Kers right here. Right? Why would this time be any different? That bad news does not mark the low. So, my theory is, okay, Bitcoin will bounce right back up. Maybe it won't be from this exact level, right? Maybe we come down to test the 30 EMA, 50 EMA here. But my guess is Bitcoin bounces right back to the upside here. But time will tell. Time will tell. Maybe I'll be wrong, right? What marked the low? The Capo tweet. We come back over here. What did we continue to say this whole year, my friends? Bad news, right? FTX crash marked the low. USDC depeg marked the low. Coinbase and Binance news marked the low. Low, low, low. The biggest impulsive moves. And it's so funny. This is why I always tell you guys, news does not matter. You counter trade the news. Counter trade the news. By the time you find out the news, it's too late. This is my point. FTX crash. You should have been buying after the FTX crash. USDC depeg. Everyone's panicking. You should have been buying right there. Binance, Coinbase sued. Everyone panicking. You should have been buying right there. Binance Department of Justice news 2 days ago. You should have been buying right there. The biggest impulsive moves have happened after the most bearish news. Stop listening to news channels. That's what gets you wrecked. Do the opposite. So as soon as we get the ETF announcement, guess what, guys? I bet the ETF announcement, we get an initial pump. That's going to be a local top. I'm willing to bet you. That'll be a local top. That's my bold. Well, that's not really my bold call. That's just based off of what always happens usually. This was the local bottom right here. In my opinion, we're going to bounce right back up, and this thing is just going to continue to cruise higher. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Well, once again, to kind of, I guess, go into why this is the case, is we have these local highs from the bear that were broken, right? 31K was the resistance that we could not break for ages. We broke through. We've had this upwards consolidation. Just like we had back here, where 12K was the level we could not break forever. We broke through. We had the upwards consolidation. We made higher lows, higher lows, higher lows before we eventually went up to a higher level. So my thinking is, and until this doesn't work, which it has up until this point, is Bitcoin just put in a new local high today. If it pulls back down, it will be a higher low. And then we will go back up. If it even comes back down. If it even comes back down. I'm not convinced that it actually will. But even if it does come back down, we will put in a higher low. It'll come back up again. So until that is disqualified or not enabled, it is what it is. Let's see. Send it, Sabath. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Listen, guys, I mean, here's the deal, man. I think it really is going to come down to this 4-hour close right here. It's going to come down to this 4-hour close. Any close back above 38K, we are full sending to the upside. Any close back above 38K on this 4-hour candle, we will fully send to the upside. A close below 38K, you might get some more gifts. And if you like gifts, it's almost Christmas, so you should like gifts. So either way, it's a win-win. Either you get more gifts, if you're not mid-curving it, you get more gifts to buy, or Bitcoin closes back above 38 and we full send. So whatever you want to do, whatever we want to do here, you know? Let's do it. We got 2 hours and 40 minutes until this 4-hour close. I will not be live for the 4-hour close, but I will be paying attention to it for sure. MM said 40K by Sunday. Oh, Lord. I hope so, man. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I made my bold call for the day, which is I think Bitcoin will bounce here. The inverse Cramer. Price is up since you started shilling inverse Cramer. Let's go, man. But I think the biggest lesson, guys, even if Bitcoin comes back down, the biggest lesson is you want to be buying when there's max FUD. When there's max FUD, everyone is talking about the same FUD. Like, oh my God, look at this FUD. That is when you want to buy. Get that in your head. As soon as you get that in your head, and it's taken me a while to realize this as well. It's been a learning experience. But as soon as you get that in your head, when you want to be bullish, when everyone's panicking about the same shit and talking about the same shit, that's when you want to be bullish. And then when you get really good news, you might pump initially, but that's probably going to be a local top, right? So my call, I guess my outlook on the market right now is Bitcoin is going to the retracement levels. The ETF announcement, we will pump on the news. And then the ETF announcement, where that daily candle closes, that will be the local top. probably until the halving. That's my guess. That's my guess. Right, somewhere in here, I don't know what happens between now and then, but we get the ETF news. Woohoo! That's the local top. We pull back, right, until the halving. Everyone's depressed. Oh, the ETF was the top. Halving, we go back up, right? So that's sort of my thought process there. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I think it's up only until this ETF gets announced. Once the ETF gets announced, I would take profits on that news. Take profits on the ETF news. How many cookies and gravy did I have? I had no cookies and gravy. I didn't have any desserts. I could have had that really good little stuffing. Not the stuffing. The rice pudding. What's it? Banana pudding. Oh my god, that place is so freaking good. The banana pudding. Lord Almighty. Have you ever considered changing your red color for a psychological assistance? I've never thought about changing the red candle color. Maybe that's a good idea. Should we change the red candle color to maybe white? I think that'd be pretty dope. Maybe I kind of want to change the candle colors, man. That's a good. I never really thought about it. Because I'm not like the most artistic person. Some people like will make their chart look so artistic, changing the colors and the line widths and the numbers, and they're so artistic with it. Me, I'm just not an artistic person, so like this is not that important to me. But I kind of would like doing like a teal and white, right? The green candles making them teal, and then the red candles making it white. I think that would be pretty nice. That would be pretty dope, actually. Sigma said purple. I like the teal and white. Green and purple. A lot of you guys like purple. Peace, Dog Cooper. Later, man. Dan said I'm artistic as shit. Dan, I don't think... You don't come off as an artistic guy. Actually, no, you do. You spam emojis. Anyone who spams emojis is an artistic person. You spam emojis. Dan's like the Mozart of the chat. He's literally out here drawing Pepe penises and shit. Okay? Pepe penises. Franco Schilling inverse Cramer. I'm bullish as shit right now. It's making me bullish as shit, man. I want to play Pump It Up, man. Just because Cramer is Franco is shilling inverse Cramer. Up we go.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
I'm just kidding, Franco. Franco, I think you're not thinking logically about this inverse Cramer thing, man. He didn't say buy Bitcoin. He said, if you like Bitcoin, buy it. Which is basically him saying he doesn't like Bitcoin. Because if he liked Bitcoin, he would just say, oh yeah, I like Bitcoin, I'm buying it. He said, if you like Bitcoin, just buy it. He's not saying he's not saying he likes Bitcoin. If anything, what he's saying is bearish, in my opinion. He's not saying he likes Bitcoin. And with his words, he's basically saying he doesn't like Bitcoin. For the most part, man. You know? Well, I tried to warn them. Oh, man, dude. That's funny, dude. Bitcoin doesn't even know what the frick Cramer is. Well, you know, inverse Cramer is usually a pretty good indicator. I'm just not... Oh, here's Jesus Coin. It's the Jesus Coin Chiller. Leave it to the Jesus Coin Chiller to come in, man.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
No, I will not be buying Jesus Coin, Lee. Okay? I love how you come in and always shield Jesus Coin. I will not buy Jesus Coin, okay? Bless you, my friend. I hope you have a great day. You know, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, but I will not be buying Jesus Coin. And nor do I let anyone in the chat should be buying Jesus Coin. Because I think that coin, you know, kind of punny, but I think that coin will lead you to hell. I could be wrong, but, you know, there's the Jesus coin, Schiller. It's just, I was in every live stream. He does, man. I've seen him in other live streams before. He loves shilling Jesus coin, man. He does. Anyways, guys, like I said, if Bitcoin gets back above 38K here, this actually was like a quick, like, not a quick liquidation, but a quick liquidity fill.
Good morning,
and really just
Jordan.
a nice back test and a kind of a false breakdown.
Coin has risen over
So,
5,000% since
once again,
April,
we'll
and
see what
hardly
Bitcoin
any
does here.
influencers are talking about it. God bless. Praying gesture. Heart. Sparkles.
We'll see what Bitcoin does here, but if this does get back above 38K, that opens the door to continue up. And then this was just a quick grab in liquidity, back down, trapping shorts, just to bring it back up. So we'll see what Bitcoin does here. Obviously, like I keep stating this, it's going to come down to this 4-hour close. Where does this 4-hour candle close? Above 38K, we're going higher. Below 38K, not looking great. So we shall see. We're right back in the box here. So we shall see. We shall see. Want to play the dump song? Check Celestia. Celestia? The dump song, man. How did anything dump today? I mean, this thing is up big. This thing is up big, man. I mean, it's really not down that much. It's down 25% from the local high. I mean, there's many alts that have gotten that same pullback over the last, like, week, right? So it's really not down that much, but, you know, we could play the emo song because of it. Wait, this is not the emo song. Is it? I think it is, actually.
Inside of me, you better watch out if you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day with the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick. You left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit...
Some of you guys like that song. The drop's actually pretty good. Right? If you listen to the drop.
Killed when I'm desperate.
That one's pretty good. Blur's about to pop. Blur already popped.
Okay,
Blur is
since
about
you're
to
not
pop.
buying dollar Jesus coin, I honestly feel
Someone
bad
said
for
Blur
you,
is
so
about to
here's a
pop.
donation out of heart.
You can't make this shit up, man.
After inverse
my
Cramer
God.
plays out, chart with
Bro.
downward strand, chart with downward strand.
Franco said
chart
after
with
inverse Cramer
downward
plays out.
strand, chart with downward strand.
I hope not,
Chart
man.
with downward strand, chart
You
with
could be right,
downward
who knows?
strand, chart with downward strand. Crying face, crying.
Someone said, "Yo, check out Blur. It's about to pop, bro." This thing's up like 100% in the last 3 days. That's the funniest thing, dude. About to pop. Well, look at the Blur. No one is talking about Blur right now. It is about to pop. This thing is so under the radar. Holy shit. Guys, look for coins that haven't bumped. Don't look at the coins that are up 100% in the last 3 days. Lord Almighty. Lord Almighty. Horse guy number 2 appears. You might be the de facto leader. It's shilling season. It's really not, though. Meme coins haven't run at all. Let's see. 33K boys are back. You gotta love the 33K boys. I give you guys credit. You guys got some patience, man. You guys got some real patience waiting for 33K. Real patience. Real patience, man. Like you guys can really wait it out. All right, so far, we do a little zoom in here. We have dumped back low, come back up, finding a little bit of headwinds at those previous tops. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna need Bitcoin to sort of blast through here in the short term. All right, back above. More importantly, the 4-hour close, I think, is the more important thing. That is 2 hours and 29 minutos until the 4-hour close. But as of now, we got Bitcoin below the box. So we'll see if we can reclaim the box. Reclaim the box. We flying back up to that 38.4, man. But we'll see if Bitcoin's got the juice to do it. We're going to need some buyers to step in, man. You know, I wanted to do the pump scene, but unfortunately, right when I hopped on the stream today, we sort of were already moving back down. So I couldn't justify it today, even though we did put in a new local high today. New yearly high for Bitcoin. A new yearly high for the corn, man. Some really good stuff. Good stuff, man. I love new yearly highs. You know, actually, you know what? I think today we deserve to do this real quick, right? I think any day we put in a new daily high, we deserve to do this. Okay, so I'll be back in a second.
Moon landing in approximately 10 seconds. Prepare the ships. Gather your Bitcoin, your ETHs, your Doges, your Cardanos, your Solanas, your Avalanches, your Chainlinks. To the moon we go. Over and out. 40K is next.
Hello? Hello? Anyone else in the 32K waiting room? Hello? Hey, guys, it's Ice Sniper. Is anyone else here? No? Hello? Smells like weed and depression and a little bit like FOMO in here. Hello? Oh, man. Man. I love that, man. I love it, man. I love trolling my 32K waiting rumors, man. You guys, like I said, you guys got some patience. I give you credit, man. The one problem you don't have is FOMO, but, you know, unfortunately, sometimes in the market, FOMOing is the way to go. And mid-curving it is not, by overthinking it. What worked in 2022 will not work in 2023. Little FOMO. 12K or bust. Was that Oliver Tree? No, that was Cycle Pro. That was Ice Sniper. Back when yelling, just remember, guys, Binance. Yellen marked the low. Her saying Binance was the local low. So congratulations to Yellen. She marked the local low, guys. Anyways, Bitcoin fighting 37,930. We are fighting back up against those previous highs. Reclaim back above. That is really, 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 really good. That's actually really, really good. If we basically broke out, came back down, got the bears even more horny, right? Got them even more horny, and then we come right back up. That's a really, really good sign. Sometimes you got to get the bears a little horny. If we cannot claim above this, then obviously it's not looking too great here in the immediate short term. So it's going to be a fight. Can we do it? Let's see. I mean, let's look at some of the shorter term things. We had a little 15-minute divergence that played out, though. Nothing too crazy. I mean, you don't really have higher term divergence going on here, right? There's no 4-hour divergence. Let's check the 12-hour. See, the 12 hours reset, right? So kind of sometimes what I kind of like to do in these short-term time frames is actually take the RSI and draw a simple trend line, right? And now you can see that, you know, technically speaking, we are fighting right up against that 12-hour trend, which a lot of times, as if you guys have seen, is if we break the 12-hour RSI trend, the price follows. So you can see we're fighting right up against that right now. So that's going to be something that we can watch is, can we break the 12-hour RSI trend on a close? If we do, price follows almost like 90% of the time. It's ridiculous. So we'll see if that breaks. And then if we go over to the daily time frame, like the other thing is we look at the daily, right, which was once, you know, sort of that daily being way overbought. Now, I mean, it's all the way back at the mid, right? So plenty of room if Bitcoin wants to continue up. But obviously, it's a big if, right? Do we got the juice to do it now? And if we don't, that's fine. The whole point is to keep your composure. And if you're bullish here, my point still kind of always remains is you're bullish here, you should be bullish lower in theory, right? You shouldn't be bullish here then bearish if it goes back down to 35 or 36. That doesn't make any sense. So here we are, right? We're fighting back up against that level. We'll see where we kind of load up here, man. Let's see, man. A lot of the alts look good on the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, they can look good. I mean, a lot of alts have pulled back into really, really good levels, like we talked about yesterday, really. There was some, like, if you missed out on some of these ones that have already had big moves, you've seen some good 20, 25, even 30% pullbacks on a lot of these bad boys. Like INJ at $15 was a fantastic level to pick some up with a very, very good invalidation where you can say, I'm going to buy it up at 15. If it dumps below 15, I'm out. Really, really good one. Bunch of lows there. If you got that one, that was really, really good. And it's across the board, you know? Across the board, right? I mean, even some of these AI ones that haven't really pulled back that much, like even these that have been super, super hot, we saw 22% pullbacks on like FET. We saw, you know, I think we saw the same thing on Render, 20%, right? Those 20% pullbacks a lot of times are the sweet spots. If you can hold sort of bullish trend. Let's see. Should I take trade to the bullish side? No, not at this point. Not at this point, man. Never long, like even if you're bullish, never long at resistance, man. You're gonna get wrecked more times than you'll be right. So even if you're feeling bullish right now, taking a long right here is not the smartest move. Right? Mike did it earlier. He killed it with a long earlier, but it's not the smartest move to do right here, man. The time to go long was when we were screaming it off the rooftops down here, when everyone was flipping out about Binance. This was the time to go long down here. This, way more risky to go long here. Right? This is when you wanted to go long. But Jordan, you said the FOMO. Hey, man, listen, sometimes you gotta FOMO, but you gotta accept the risk that comes with FOMOing. If you FOMO when it dumps, that's on you. You gotta accept the risk. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Prepare for prolapsed Cramer. It's Binance. Oh, sorry, it's Binance. Sorry, I said it wrong. It's not Binance. It's Binance. Should I wait for retracement? Always wait for retracement, man. Always wait for retracement. If you're leverage trading, do not FOMO along the top. Do not FOMO along the top. If you're just buying, I mean, that's a different story, but even then. But if you're using leverage, you never, never, never want to FOMO long at a resistance level. You're going to get wrecked. Because you can be right. Like, it can still go higher, but it can pull back first, take you out, and then pump. I FOMO green candles, sadly. Well, Fahid, you're our like signal to know when the top is in. Fahid, did you FOMO in today? Let me know if you FOMO'd in today, Fahid. That's how we'll know if Bitcoin's gonna stop here or not. Let's see. Yes, he did. Oh, he didn't FOMO today? I was hoping that he did FOMO today. I haven't FOMO since 2021. Yeah, so you're telling me you have not... I mean, what's the definition of FOMOing? If you bought any coin in the last 3 months, you FOMO'd into it. Actually, probably say the last 2 months, you FOMO'd. Technically speaking, it depends on your definition of FOMO. Sunny Singh is in a long from 37.6. You got this exact wick? You're a champ then, man. He caught the exact wick. 37.6. It went to like 37.598. Anything, let's go. Let's see what's happening in the pointless news. Let's see. Strap yourselves in. Bull market coming early 2024. Oh, God. Oh, no. Says crypto exchange heads. Oh, no. This is not what I want to see. Bitcoin buyer pushes Bitcoin price past 38K as traders demand key breakout. Oh, Lord. Is there any bearish news articles? Oh, God. Franco may be right. The Cramer sell-off may be coming. Strap yourselves in. What is this, George? Imagine if it was George. Imagine Cointelegraph quoting George. Bull market coming early 2024. Strap up. Do I still have that?
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Oh, Lord. Guys, see these articles right here? See these articles? Don't get your hopes up, okay? The market can still move up, but I think when people see strap yourselves in, bull market coming early 2024, it makes you think you're going to see like the absolute parabola craziness, right? But you can be bullish without being too bullish, right? You see these type of articles, be very, very careful with these. Because these are going to get your expectations way too high, way too soon. Remember where Bitcoin is in its cycle. Is it in the bullish trend of its cycle? Yes. Is it in the parabolic phase of its cycle? No. It's a slow grind up higher with big dips that shake people out. You see where Bitcoin is in its cycle? It's big ups, downs, big ups, downs. It's basically a grind higher to shake people out before it goes on the parabolic run. If your expectation is this, then you're gonna be depressed and you're gonna get shaken out on every single one, every single dip. Don't have that expectation yet. We're not even close to that point. And especially for the altcoins, like don't just keep your expectations at a minimum. These type of articles scare me a little bit. I don't like seeing these. What else do we got? Crypto Biz, Binance CZ falls, Grayscale and BlackRock meet with SEC. I'm seeing, I don't know, man. News articles, man. News. Do the opposite of the news. But, I mean, this is Cointelegraph. Like, this is not, like, big news. By news, I mean, like Binance FUD or ETF hype or stuff like that. Not a news article, but still. George says strap on. He does say strap on. He does. Where do you think the next top will top out? Depends what your definition of top is. Short-term top, this could be a short-term top right here. And we could pull back from this point. A higher-term time frame top, where we're not trying to time moves from 37 to 35. This is pointless. High-term time frame top, I'm looking at this 0.5 fib. But the level we're at right now is we've talked about it. This is not going to be an easy level to break through. It's a monthly resistance level. It's a psychological level from the Luna crash. Not going to be easy level to break through. But if we're just going based off Fibonacci's and where the first major fib is 42,250. That's the 0.5 retracement. So I would expect some resistance right there. In my opinion, where do I think that the major top will be is in the golden pocket. I'm looking at like 48,000. That's where I think the major top will be before a bigger correction is 48K. Because we've talked about this a million times. Honestly, I think you guys are sick of me talking about why the golden pocket is so important for Bitcoin. So important, man. It's so important. But this is my view on how Bitcoin will behave for the next 6 months. I think we see upwards of 48K. We pull all the way back to 35. The 12Kers will be back screaming that was the top. Halving. Then we go on to set all new all-time highs. If we even set new all-time highs. Which, that's the topic for a different day. But, yep. This is what I think will happen. Jordan, are you putting shorts in? Yeah, you could theoretically short here if you wanted to. You theoretically could. I'm just at the point where I just think we're so close to the cycle playing out. Trading's more of a fun thing. I think we're almost that part of the cycle where you don't even really need the trade. Like, honestly, you're gonna get more out of just buying stuff and holding it than sort of trying to trade every single micro move. That's just my opinion. George long sold and available the night before the Binance dump. Long sold and available the night before the Binance dump. Well, George doesn't do TA. He just longs when he wants to. He just kind of longs if he's feeling bullish, you know? Let's see. It could still be a fake out. Well, as of right now, it is. Is the whole move a fake out? I think that's copium. If you think this whole move up is a fake out, you know how much money it would take to push Bitcoin from 15 to 40K. That's not a fake out, man. It's the 3x on Bitcoin. That takes like, if you look at Bitcoin's market cap, Bitcoin has a $700 billion market cap. Bitcoin at its bottom had like a $250 billion market cap. That means $500 billion. Obviously, leverage comes into play with stuff with that, but $500 billion hypothetical of money flowed into Bitcoin. Not obviously, it's all not cash, right? That's including leverage. It's not a fake out. You know what I mean? A 3x is not a fake out. Fake out from 15K. That's just copium, man. You know, the cope in the seed, man. You know, the cope in the seed. But there's always going to be copium, you know. Because from a bearish perspective, if you're looking at this chart right here, from a bearish perspective, I think we're at that weird point where they're still not convinced, so they won't buy right here. But they're also like I think they recognize, like, and I've seen the bears move up their price targets, right? So it used to be the 14K waiting room, right? And then we got moved up to the 18K waiting room, and then we moved up to the 23K waiting room, and then it was the 28K waiting room, and then it was the 30K waiting room. Now it's like the 32K waiting room. I actually think a lot of them moved up to 34K. I think it's now the 34K waiting room. And this is how you know that the market's really bullish, when the bears keep moving up their targets to wanting to buy, right? And I think the bears can even recognize, when you look at this chart, all Bitcoin did was get back into an old range, deviate back into an old range. And I think even they recognize that that's why, you know, we move up the targets to 34K and not 32. And then when Bitcoin breaks higher, guess what? Bitcoin hits 42K, it's going to be the 38K waiting room. But I think at that point, where do bears capitulate in? Where do bears capitulate into the market? I already know when they're capitulating to the market. It's based off math. It's based off math. Why do you think Fibonacci's work so well? Because those are the inflection points of when people switch bias. So the bears, if they were bearish the whole way up, they will flip bullish right in these levels right here. Why? Because it's math. We're programmed to flip bullish right here, right? That's just how it works. And then I bet actually, say if, let's just do a quick math here. Say if we moved up to 48K, hypothetically. Let's do from this low, oops, not this. We ain't doing no trade right here. Let's do a fib from the 25K low to here. I'm just curious where this would bring. So the 0.5 fib would be 36.5. So say if we did this, bears capitulate into bullishness, right? This is where they FOMO win, then we pull back and wreck them. Okay. Look at where the fib retracement levels then come in for a pullback for them to just flip back bearish again. Right where, right, hypothetically, would be the perfect zone to bounce from again, where everyone flips bullish, then everyone flips bearish, to just then go on to the bull, right? It would be perfect. It just hit the golden pocket twice. Boom, there we go. And that would be the exact same thing we did in the last two cycles. And this is why I think this is what's going to happen. It's all math and psychology, you know? The 702 retrace, they could FOMO with the 702. Shit, I don't know. Every bear has a different FOMO level, you know? I don't know where it is. Nitro said ETFs denied and everyone sells. That would be horrible. That would be horrible, man. even the biggest bulls that would just be horrible, man. You know, that would be a nightmare. But listen, once again, you can only do the information that you have. ETF gets denied. There's your black swan. Where's Jordan at? You're supposed to get it mature, big brother. Yeah, I'm being a little mature today. I'm being a little mature today. I'm not, I don't know, man. One minute is bearish. It's a little bearish, yeah. It's a little bearish. We'll see where we close today, guys, though. We'll see where we close today. I mean, like I said, if we reclaim back above 38K, it's on. It's on. It's on. And we're going off to the races if we get back above 38K, fellas. Right? It's on, man. And like I said, I think that the sentiment's kind of weird right now. I have to say. I hopped into the Discord. I went on x.com, right? And I didn't see people happy today. And it you know what today really reminded me of? It reminded me of back here, right or in this area, when Bitcoin finally broke through 31. It was, people didn't seem happy. It was almost like everyone was kind of caught off guard, and maybe they sold the low, right? And then obviously we broke through, and then once we got up here, everyone was excited, right? Because I think everyone sort of FOMO back into the market up here. I kind of got that same vibe today. It's a little weird, man, because I saw everyone try to short this morning. They got taken out. Now the question is, like, will we actually go down now that if they all got taken out? I just didn't see that same excitement, man. I didn't see the oh, you know, this is great, like we saw right here, right? Everyone was euphoric right here. Everyone was euphoric right here. Everyone was euphoric right here. But today was a little bit different. Today was a little bit different. And when I noticed these different sentiment shifts of when people aren't as excited when things start are at highs or breakouts, that's typically when we actually see the true breakout. So we'll see if we do today, but I do definitely notice a sentiment shift. I don't see the same happiness of when we were here the last 3 times. I'm noticing I'm noticing actually sort of quite the opposite. And that maybe that could just be my little circle who I sort of see and stuff like that. But once again, my call right now is that Bitcoin today breaks back above 38K and we start pushing higher again. That's my call based off of kind of a gut feeling, and based off of what I kind of see as far of a sentiment goes. So we'll see where we close today. If we're back above 38K today, then awesome. If not, well, dips or gifts, fellas. Take advantage of the gifts as they keep on giving, and ignore the news, fellas. I will always say this again. A lot of people just got trapped again based off the news. Stop listening to the news, guys. And you know how I know the news doesn't work? What things get the most views and what channels get the most views? It's the news channels. And that's how I know those channels don't work. Stop listening to the damn news, man. Okay? Every bad news marks lows. But our minds don't want to accept it at the time because it seems so bad. But all year, that's been the case. If you get more bad news, you better be buying during that bad news. And I'll tell you what, we get any type of positive news on a breakout, I guarantee you once that day is over, that will probably be the local top on any positive news to the upside. Don't follow the news. Do your thing. All right, I'm out of here. We'll see where we close the day. If we close above 38K, awesome. If we don't, we get more gifts. And it's almost Christmas. And it's Black Friday. Who wouldn't like some Black Friday sales? I'm not going out shopping today. I'd rather buy some Bitcoin today. Credit card debt is at all-time highs. But I bet you this year we get all-time high sales on Black Friday. I bet you. Something doesn't add up to me. I'll buy Bitcoin instead. I'm out of here. Peace out, guys. Catch you later. And once again, take it easy. And we'll see where we end up today. Peace.